What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm out here targeting walleyes with the live scope.
Oh, the devil!
Stick around. This should be a good video. Got him. I got him. It's a smallmouth. Nope, I think it is a walleye. A ridiculously small school of them, suspended in 30 feet of water. That is a borderline eater. I threw the leech on there, the 3/16 jig, because they were just beating up my death jig, so I threw that out there thinking, well, let's see what they do. Huh? Yep, 16 and a half. I think we'll keep him. Alright, I think I've relocated that school of Roman walleye here. I'm going to cast at them. These are all, look like a pack of male fish. Grouped up. Jeez. Really tightly grouped together. Out, we'll find out. Here comes one out of the school. Yep, that's them. Holy smokes. These guys are nuts. It's kind of floated over them. You can see it there. Trying to get one of them to go. Already picked one out of the school, so they might be gun shy. Yeah. A couple of them chasing it, but nobody wants it. I'll make another cast out there. Trick is to get it past them and just float it. Pretty, looks like minnows, but as you get closer, you know, it busts, but they start breaking out coming after this leech. Let's see if I can get another one. Here's my leech. I can just see it. I threw a crawler in there and they did not want that. There we go. There we go. I got another one. It's a trick. Popped her down in the school. Thought that one bite. And you can see the school just kind of dissipates and they peel off, which sucks because then I got to chase them down. Try to find them again. It took me a minute to try to find them. Ooh, this guy is not happy. This might be a better one out of this debacle here. He's just hooked funny. No, I don't know. I think it's like a low 20s. He's just fighting really hard. Just wasn't happy about any of this. That I busted their school. Jeez, this guy. It's so hard to tell in this mag light how big these fish are. I can't even see this fish. Where is he? Oh, yeah, you better get the net. That's a good one. That's better than I thought. All right, leave him in the water. Jeez. Okay, so it's not, that kind of shoots my theory there about my school of eaters. This one's way beyond that. All right, this is a surveyed fish. As you can see, his fin is clipped. Real nice 25.5 incher. Gonna release it. It's really cool to see them surveyed fish. All right. Angry. Well, that kind of shoots my theory there of thought I found a pot of eater fish. They're everything mixed in there. There they are right there. They kind of look like bait. But once you get closer, you know, they're 80 feet out. Once you get closer, they're just, they separate as you cast at them, and they're it's just a massive school of walleye. And that kind of shot my theory right there. I thought they were, you know, males. I caught that first one to like 17-incher, but obviously not. There's a surveyed fish in that amongst them, 25.5-incher. We'll see if we can catch a couple more out of this school here. This one did not hesitate. There's a 3-pack out there. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's 3 of them cruising. I just threw it out there. I just threw it at them. Awesome. There's still 2 more out there. Don't go anywhere, fellas. I'll be back to deal with you in a second. Yeah, he ain't that big. Oh, he's pissed. On the death jig. On the old death jig. I think that's a good one to keep, huh? 16-incher. Okay. So this is the Walleye Nation's Creations death jig. I've talked about this a little bit before. 1/4 ounce. This is that black with the chrome. Works really good on cloudy days. Seems to work good on these days where it's hazy, a little bit overcast. It does have a little bit of shine, but this is how I do it, and then I'll put a piece, just a little bit of that through there. I'll snug it up there, and I'll pinch off, you know, a little bit of that crawler, and then that is so much nicer than the other search baits because it'll hold that right on there. Yes, you can get tangled, but I can demonstrate what I do there for my casts. I just kind of feather it. Get the camera back up. I just kind of feather my cast like I'm slip bobber fishing, and that'll keep you from tangling. Just trying to find a target here to cast at, or well, when I find something to cast at, I'll show you what I mean by I just kind of feather that line coming out to keep it from tumbling and tangling up, much like a slip bobber. Alright, this is what I do. I just feather that line and kind of stop it so it just kind of doesn't tangle amongst itself, doesn't get that treble all tangled up. And I don't know where. There's my jig. He's kind of looking the other way. Let's reel her up and get her going. See if I can get this guy. I don't know if he's sleeping or what the heck is going on here. He needs. Oh, it's a 2-pack. Oh, he just hit me. He hit me. He didn't get her. This is them 3. Put a little speed to him. What the heck, dude? I don't know if he hit the blades or what happened there, but I kind of lost him in the screen there. I'm gonna have to recast. That thing, I don't know what this is. There's no way this is a walleye. That thing, I've never seen one move that fast. I think I got a bass. Man, that thing just rocketed. You can see him on the live scope there fighting. Maybe it's a small freaking northern or something. Oh, I think it's a bass. Oh no, that's a walleye. What the hell? This thing is geeked up, man. This thing flew up. Yeah, that's a walleye. This thing, I've never seen that before. Like, it was seriously, that was the fastest moving walleye I've ever seen. That thing was retarded. All right, it's 20 and a half. He's got a big old bite mark out of him too. It's pretty nuts. Why don't you wonder what's eating 20 and a half inch walleye in this lake? I can honestly say I've never seen a walleye react in that manner before. That thing came up like 10 feet. It shot straight up, just as quick as can be, just like a bass would do. That was why I was under the assumption, you know, it was probably a bass, but no, it was not. There we go. This guy came shooting up. No, sorry, no live scope footage. This guy rocketed up. Laker. This is not a smallie. Not the walleye. It's getting the sled. I'm already getting sleds. On the death jig. Ooh, he's not hooked very well. If I can mess up the net job. Got him. Camera running. Let's see. Yep, 24 incher. Camera's messed up again. All right, 24 incher. Another sled out here getting giants over the deep. Let's get it back. These fish are throwing me off today with how aggressive they are. It is a southwest wind, and it took me a little bit to find them. You know, I'm currently sitting over 80 feet. The wind's kind of died down. These fish are anywhere from 25 to 30 down. That guy was just kind of up and down all over. But as soon as they see the bait, there's like no hesitation. They just rocket in, much like a smallmouth, which is kind of throwing me off. I've never seen them that fired up like that. Usually it's kind of with these baits that you cast like this death jig, usually it's they just kind of nose up to it, check it out, and then go away, or they circle back around and then grab it. But not these fish, not today. They're attacking immediately, slackline and everything. Awesome. Fun bite to get on. I didn't have the camera going, but this guy slinked his way up, and then he hit it. Awesome. This never gets old. I don't care who you are. You know what? This might be a smallmouth. He was riding kind of high in the water column, but waiting for him to do a jump or something. No way, it's a walleye. It's a freaking toad too. Jesus. Oh man, this is so much fun. On the death jig again. Come here, buddy. Yeah, he ain't liking that. He's all kind of pissed off about that. Oh, he unhooked himself. Excellent. It's always the thing with this death jig is do they get the treble, or they get in that back hook? Will it stay hooked? It's just freaking crazy. This is another 23-incher solid fish. Get them back right away. One thing with these death jigs like that, the ones with the treble, well, the other ones for that matter too, this back hook will sometimes get tangled up in the blades. And what I've found, what you can do, what helps is, much like slip bobber fishing, make that cast and feather your line with your other hand, whichever hand you close the bail with. Just kind of slow that bait down so it doesn't tangle up, much like how a slip bobber does when you cast. And trying to work this guy here, but he's not. I don't know if he doesn't see it or what the deal is, if he's drunk or what, but man, that's a freaking good mark too. And they're keying on this bait below me. But yeah, that's just a tip, not to get off topic, but you know, just feather that line. Just grab your line and kind of feather it and slow that bait down. I think what happens is that if the wind catches it wrong when you cast like that, it tumbles around and hooks that other hook. It gets all tangled up like that. But I'm gonna reel in real quick so you can see what I mean. No, I didn't have a tangle that time. But if you really wing it, or don't stop that line right before it hits, that's what'll happen, is that thing will get tangled on you. All right, y'all, that's gonna do it. Deep clear lake, targeting walleyes. Super fun time. Death jig is starting to take effect now. That thing's starting to catch some fish as these water temps push up. Yeah, appreciate all the subscribers, all the new subscribers, likes, comments, all that. Really appreciate it. It really helps me out. Keep on pushing that like button and the subscribe and comments as well. And as always, stay tuned for our next video.